Hey everyone, and welcome to the Essential Oils webinar. I am so glad that you are here able to join me today. So let's go ahead and get started. We're talking about one of my favorite subjects, which is essential oils. In this webinar, we're going to learn what essential oils are and how to use the top 10 oils safely and effectively. So if you are very new to essential oils or not quite sure what they are, then you have come to the right spot, and we are so happy that you are joining us. So before I get a little bit into the oils, I want to go ahead and introduce myself. So I am Renee Geyser, and I'm the founder of Simply Renee. You can find my website at simplyrenee.com. I'm a real estate agent, and another passion of mine is holistic health and wellness. So that's kind of how I got into essential oils, is realizing that, well, my family needs it to kind of complete our natural lifestyle, which we'll explain here shortly. But I'm also a mama of one, and that's a picture of my son when he was a little bit younger, but I do have a son who I adore. So in this webinar, I kind of mentioned a little bit before, but I'm going to explain why I choose to live as naturally as I can. So I'm going to go through kind of my story on how I got to where I am today, and then why essential oils are a key part to living a more natural lifestyle, ways to live a more natural lifestyle using essential oils, and how to get started using them today. So what I believe there is a time and a place for medicine, but I also believe that God has designed our bodies to be able to heal ourselves given the right tools. And this is why I love essential oils so much. I also believe that we are the key to our health, and that we have to be our own health advocates, not only for ourselves, but for our family as well, because there is nobody else who will do it for us or our families. So another thing that I really don't think a lot of people know is most people have no idea how good they should feel. I sure did not know how good I should feel either. So some of us might be in the same boat. We're sitting here today just tired and stressed out. And guys, that's not the way that we should be living life. So there is a lot of misinformation out there regarding our health. So you deserve to feel vibrant, strong, confident, and capable of anything. When you feel better, you're more likely to chase your dreams because you actually have the energy to do it. A little bit about my journey. I'm not going to go into a full long story, but the short version is I was living a very unhealthy lifestyle for a while, and even though I wasn't super overweight until my first year of marriage, I still was not eating the way that I should. And I think that that's a lot of people. We just eat until we realize, oh my goodness, like either we start really putting on the weight or we're starting to really not feel good. And it slaps us kind of across the face, which is kind of what it did to me my first year of marriage. And since then, I've been taking steps to live a more natural and healthy lifestyle. And the kicker for me was when I had my son, and I kind of took my natural living from like 70% living naturally to like over 95%. My family and I try to really live and eat as well as we can. So for me it took not feeling good. I was overweight, tired all the time. I remember I would come home from teaching, because I used to be a teacher, and I would just lay on the couch, and I thought I was lazy, but I was just exhausted. I mean, I wasn't eating the right foods. I wasn't moving my body. I was in this toxic living cycle with, using these cleaners that weren't good for our bodies and our hormones. And it's just a bunch of things mixed together. So basically, I found, obviously we've started more natural living, and then we found essential oils, and it's just been like the piece of the puzzle that we were missing for so long to really help kind of push us over the edge into feeling the best that I felt really since I can remember. So I hope that I give you some tips and tricks to kind of get you started on your journey as well. So please know a couple of things. I'm not a doctor. As a wellness advocate, I teach people how to enable their body to function as God designed it to. So essential oils really are used to support the body. I am a mom that uses natural methods as prevention and a first approach to support the body and healing, okay? So my first steps with my son when he's sick is normally natural methods. I value the knowledge and service of medical professionals and believe there is a time and place for both. So we definitely have some medical professionals in our family. Definitely, like I said, I value their services and stuff. I just feel that if given a choice in the beginning, I would rather choose something naturally than rather go straight into medicine. Okay, so really quick, what is an essential oil? You guys have probably heard about essential oils, for a while now. So they are natural aromatic compounds found in the seeds, bark, stems, roots, flowers, and other parts of plants. So, different parts of the plants are where these oils can come from. Also, I know that you've probably heard about essential oils recently, but they have actually been used throughout history in many cultures for their medicinal and therapeutic benefits. So this is not a new concept, and it has been around for a long time. It was even actually used back in the Bible. They even mention frankincense and other essential oils in there. So why essential oils? Why are these so important? Well, first of all, they're 100% natural. So like I said before, they support healing the body. They are very, very potent. So remember, when you're dealing with essential oils, less is always more. Just keep that in your mind. Less is more. They are a great tool to use in homemade cleaners that are non-toxic for your home. So like I said, one of my last kind of switches when I switched over to kind of a toxic-free lifestyle is my cleaners. And once I did, I can tell a huge difference. But there's many different uses. So not only are you using them to support healing the body, but you can remove toxins from your home, uplift your mood. It helps in detoxification, and there are so many more benefits. Guys, there are 3 ways to use essential oils, and I'm just going to briefly touch on each of them because you've probably heard of them before. But you have your aromatic use, so you either breathe in or diffuse. So there's many different ways to do this. One of my favorite ways, and one of the last things that I kind of switched over, is my dryer sheets. I was using dryer sheets up until probably 4 months ago. And I was getting like skin rashes all over, and my dermatologist did not know where it was coming from. I even switched to the sensitive kind of the dryer sheets for sensitive skin, still was getting rashes all over my body. So somebody suggested to switch to the dryer balls. So you can find them on Amazon, and they're 100% wool dryer balls. And I just simply put a drop or 2 of lavender essential oils on those dryer balls, and that's how I dry my clothes. And let me tell you, those rashes completely cleared up. So that's my story. I don't, because I think there was something in those toxic dryer sheets that was causing me to kind of break out in the rashes. But so there's you breathe in or diffuse. So you can buy a diffuser, or if you don't have a diffuser, simply put a drop or 2 in your hand, rub them together, and breathe in from your hands. Now, make sure you don't do this with little ones, though, because you don't want them kind of sticking in their hands in their mouths and getting the essential oils, obviously in their mouths. So be careful how you do that, but you always want to wash your hands after, because you don't want to put your hands in your eyes because it burns. So another way to use it is topically. So this is one of my favorite ways, along with diffusion. Remember, you want to always dilute for kids. So I see some people who just put neat essential oils onto their babies and their babies' feet, and I don't know, it just, you just want to be careful. You always want to try to dilute for kids, because not only do they have more sensitive skin, but they also have smaller bodies, so their bodies don't need to metabolize it that much. They only need a little bit of oil oil in their system. So if you see, the dilution for kids is 1 drop and 1 teaspoon or tablespoon of carrier oil. And carrier oil can be anything from avocado oil, olive oil. My favorite is fractionated coconut oil. You could even do coconut oil. So many different ways to do that topically. One of my favorites is for people who are new to essential oils to put a drop in some carrier oil and rub them on the bottom of your feet. So that's a great way. It enters the bloodstream within 30 seconds, and it's a great way to get introduced to oils without applying it to other parts of your body that may be a little bit more sensitive. So you can also apply it to your head, feet, ears, chest, back of neck also. So another way I love to use them is to add a few drops of oil to a warm bath. I mean, it's just such a great experience, especially lavender. There are some other great calming blends that you could put into your bath. So that's just a couple of ways to do it topically. The third way is internally. So you could use oils in cooking or baking. Make sure if you're using it in cooking or baking or recipes that you only use a drop, or for the really more potent oils, like I'm thinking of oregano, you can put a drop in a cup and then take a toothpick and put it in that drop of essential oil and actually mix the toothpick in, because they are very potent. So you want to really start out with a small amount, but it's great to add also to your water. I'm actually drinking some water right now with some oils in it, smoothies, milk, tea, and other drinks. So another way you could take it is adding it to a veggie capsule, putting it under your tongue, or applying a small amount of applesauce or yogurt and putting a drop in that and then taking it. So I would suggest, though, if you're new to oils and internal use kind of, you're iffy about that, then don't use it internally right now. There are still many, many benefits you can get from diffusion and also topically. So a couple of things with safety, since I did mention they are really potent, you want to make sure you're following the directions on the labels, okay? So don't apply to body enter points, so your eyes, nose, stuff like that. And wash hands well after you're done using them. So that way, if you do rub your eyes, you're not going to feel that burning. Less is more. Use less more often throughout the day. So a great thing to keep in mind. And then to store properly, you want to store it away from the direct heat. So some of the photosensitive oils, so something to think about is if you apply citrus oils to yourself up to 24 hours after, you're a little bit more sensitive to the sun, so your skin is more easily to burn. So you want to be careful. Another thing to think about is the hot oils: oregano, thyme, cinnamon, cassia, and clove. They all are hot, so you want to make sure that you're really diluting them if you are using them, because they can burn. And like I said before, always dilute for kids. Why doTERRA? I am briefly going to touch on this. This is a very, very important thing, but I want to kind of get into more of how to use the oils. But there are 3 reasons why I love, well, many more reasons, but 3 of the reasons why I love doTERRA is they are certified pure therapeutic grade. So they are 100% natural. Guys, they do not use any artificial ingredients, fragrances, or fillers, and that cannot be said for some of the other essential oils out there. They are safe, so they're certified to be free of pesticides and other chemical residues, and they're potent. That's why we want to use just a little bit and to not kind of go overboard with them. So another thing that I like is that they source from where the plant is, is local. So peppermint grows up in Washington, and so instead of getting their peppermint, the peppermint leaves to make the oils, they are actually sourcing their peppermint from Washington, not somewhere else where it's not necessarily known to be grown. So I love it because it just shows you how strong these oils are and potent they are, since they have the right soil to flourish. And then also impact. So because these oils are sourced from all over the world, they're helping to help other countries kind of, with their local economy. So giving them jobs, and they're making a difference because they're helping and they're creating these oils for us to use that we wouldn't be able to have without them, because they definitely are more potent. I have to share a story. I was with another essential oil company before coming over to doTERRA, and while I still liked essential oils and I liked using them, I didn't feel the benefits that some people were claiming them to have. And some people kind of switched me over and got me a sample of the doTERRA essential oils, and I saw a huge difference. And ever since then, I was hooked. So they definitely are potent oils, and you can definitely tell, and how they're working. All right, before I begin kind of going through the essential oils, some resources to use. My Essential Life book and Modern Essentials book. So these are great books to have on hand in case you have a certain ailment or something's going on and you need your essential oils to kind of help support whatever you have going on with your body. So a couple of apps that you could have on your phone are the Daily Drop, the Modern Essentials app, or It's Essential. All right, so we're going to go straight into the 10 most popular oils. So all of these 10 oils are found in both the Family Physician and the Home Essentials kit. So if you were to want to get started with your essential oil kit here at the end of the webinar, these 10 oils, that is where they will be found in those two kits. Okay, the first one is peppermint. So I have many favorites, and peppermint is definitely one of my favorites. I love it as a morning energy boost, or really, an anytime energy boost. I mean, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll either open the bottle and just take a big sniff in to kind of get the pick-me-up, or sometimes, I'll add it to a diffuser, or I will apply it topically. So it's a great thing to have on hand if you're kind of getting a little tired and need something to kind of get your energy up. It also helps alleviate occasional stomach upset, so definitely good with that. It helps if you want, you can add it to your favorite smoothie recipe for a refreshing twist. It also promotes feelings of clear airways and easy breathing when diffused. So if you're having some issues in that area, add a drop or two into your diffuser and you will feel those benefits. It also repels bugs naturally, which is great to have on hand for if you don't have any of their other bug repellent blends. Peppermint is a great kind of quick, easy tool to have on hand. The next is lavender. Lavender, a lot of people love, and I love it too. It has calming and relaxing qualities about it. Okay, so if you are someone who struggles with sleep, this is going to be an essential oil you will want on hand for you every time you go to sleep, because it definitely helps promote a restful night's sleep. It helps to ease the feelings of tension, which I don't know about you, but I think all of us could use. You can also add it to your bath water, like I mentioned earlier, to help soak away your stress. So another thing that lavender is known for that not as many people advertise for is it helps reduce the appearance of skin imperfections. So it's definitely good for soothing the occasional skin irritant as well. So lavender is just good all around, and definitely has a variety of uses. Lemon. So lemon, I love lemon because it cleanses and purifies the air and surfaces. So this is a great one to keep in the kitchen, to keep kind of on hand. It also helps naturally cleanse the body and aids in digestion. So you can put a drop of lemon in your water and it kind of you'll feel those benefits. You can also diffuse to promote a positive mood. So I'm going to give you a little tip. If you ever need to feel like an uplift in your mood, or you're kind of feeling down, any of the citrus oils, so like lemon, lime, orange, any of those oils are great at uplifting your mood, to kind of get you out of that funk that you're in. So that is also great. And then also you can diffuse lemon to neutralize odors in your house, which is why I really like it in the kitchen, because the kitchen to me, has a lot of odors, and also bathroom. Bathroom would be great to put it as well. So let's talk about Melaleuca. Now, this is also considered tea tree oil. So if you've heard of tea tree oil before, which is more commonly what it's known for, this is the same thing. So it's renowned for its cleansing and rejuvenating effect on the skin. So this is great for occasional skin irritations. You can apply 1 to 2 drops of essential oil onto the affected area, okay? So it also helps to promote healthy immune function. So if you add 1 to 2 drops into water, it can help enhance that as well. If you want to go ahead and apply 1 to 2 drops of the Melaleuca with lavender onto your skin irritation as well, that's a great thing to do, because as we talked about previous, lavender is really good for that as well. So you can also, this is something I love to do, add it to water and swish for an effective mouth rinse as well. So, so fingernails and toenails after showering, if you want to add a drop or two to those, it helps to kind of purify and keep the nails looking healthy. So I love that tip. Okay, oregano. Oregano has many different uses. And remember, this is the hot oil, so you want to always dilute when you're using oregano. But this helps to maintain a healthy immune system. It offers powerful antioxidants. It helps support healthy digestion. It helps to support healthy respiratory function. And it also is used as a powerful cleansing and purifying agent. So this is a great one to use when seasonal threats are high, to help kind of boost the immunity. So you can either dilute it and kind of put it on the bottoms of your feet, or you can take 1 drop. But I do not recommend using oregano for more than 10 days at a time, because it is such a potent oil. You want to be careful when you're using it. Frankincense. Okay, if I had to pick one essential oil to use for the rest of my life and I couldn't use anything else, I would definitely pick frankincense oil. I love frankincense so much because it helps support healthy cellular function. One way to use it is to add to moisturizer to reduce the appearance of blemishes and to rejuvenate the skin. So this is a great one to add to whatever you put on your face every day. I personally oil cleanse and use the Virage skincare system from doTERRA, but I like adding a drop of frankincense into when I do my oil cleansing. It gives me just a great, it's just a great feeling. It can help promote youthful, radiant looking skin and slow the signs of aging by reducing the appearance of skin imperfection. So another way I love to use it is to put it on the bottoms of my feet to relax and balance mood swings. So great for around that time of the month for sure. So that frankincense just is so good with everything. And also for the mamas out there, it also helps to reduce the appearance of scars and stretch marks. So definitely so many uses for frankincense, and like I said, one of my favorite oils to use. Onguard. Okay, so Onguard is definitely an effective alternative to synthetic options for immune support. So I love to diffuse it for cleansing the air. So my little guy is sick right now, and so we kind of have Onguard diffusing throughout the day, along with putting Onguard on the bottom of his feet a couple times during the day as well. So it definitely helps support the body's natural antioxidant defenses. It's a great one in the beginning of the school year to rub on the bottoms of kids' feet during the school season to kind of help, give them a little bit of protection as well. So it's definitely a great one to have on hand. And if you look on the picture to the right, there are so many things that doTERRA makes with Onguard in them. So one of my favorites is the Onguard cleaning concentrate, and it looks like a smaller bottle there, but all you do is you add 2 tablespoons into a 16-ounce spray bottle, and when you do the spray bottles, you want to make sure they're glass, and that's all you need, and it's a homemade, natural, non-toxic cleaner. So I love using that. There's some laundry detergent and some other things to kind of help protect you and also give you that cleansing advantage without all the toxins. Another one of the top 10 oils is Breathe. So Breathe helps to maintain feelings of clear airways and easy breathing. So it's definitely one to have on hand to help minimize the effects of seasonal changes. You can diffuse or inhale directly from the palms or rub on your chest or feet when seasonal and environmental threats are high. So it's definitely a great one to diffuse at night for a more restful sleep. So it's definitely a great one to have on hand. And then if you see, doTERRA makes kind of these Breathe drops, which are great to kind of, if you're feeling, some seasonal changes happening, to kind of take one of those and kind of get some relief in that area. Deep Blue. Okay, so Deep Blue is one of my favorites as well. I mean, they're all my favorites. That's why it's so hard, but I definitely use Deep Blue a lot. So what Deep Blue is great at is it's a very soothing blend. So you can rub it on your muscles before or after exercise to reduce discomfort. Deep Blue, really wherever you have discomfort, is a great one to rub to help kind of soothe. You could rub it on your lower back after a day of heavy lifting at work or during a move. So my parents are actually moving this weekend, and I definitely have it on hand to kind of help just relieve and soothe some muscle discomfort. One of my favorite ways to use Deep Blue is I used to always have to take over-the-counter pain medicine during my monthly time of the month. But ever since I was introduced to doTERRA, I started using the Calm, which is what I have on the right-hand side, for PMS support. And I use that every day, even when I'm not, on my cycle or in PMS mode, but I use it once a day and more, when I'm on my monthly cycle. But with that and Deep Blue, I don't need to take my pain medicine anymore. And that to me is huge. I rub Calm on my stomach once a day, normally at night, to kind of help me relax from the day and unwind. And then I rub some Deep Blue if I'm feeling some, monthly discomfort, if you know what I'm saying. So it definitely has helped me because I feel empowered that I'm not glued to pain medicine like I was. Digestion is a great thing to have on hand when enjoying heavy holiday meals to promote digestion. So Thanksgiving is coming up soon, and then Christmas. So there's going to be a lot of heavy eating around the holidays, and this is great to have on hand. It helps to soothe the occasional stomach discomfort, and it helps to promote and maintain a healthy gastrointestinal tract. So the thing I love about it is it helps to reduce bloating, gas, and occasional indigestion. So if you're going to a restaurant and you're going to be eating some things that don't agree with you, it's a great thing to have on hand, along with taking it on road trips to reduce, the motion sickness as well. Okay, so really quickly, those were the top 10 essential oils, and I love them all. There are so many oils that I love. I could go into even more, but I just wanted to touch on these blends. So these are oils that doTERRA has created to kind of help with the emotional support that we all need for sure. So you have your balance, serenity, citrus bliss, and elevation. And depending on your mood, you can use either in the diffuser or topically. But they're great. They're great oils to have on hand to kind of help balance your mood. And if you look at the oils, they have specific areas that they're known for. So Serenity is calming, composing. Now, I love Serenity at night. I actually put it in my diffuser at night, along with Lavender, to help promote a restful sleep. And Balance, I love during the day, if I'm really getting kind of stressed out, or I'm not, or if I find myself kind of going in many different directions. It kind of helps to ground me and to bring me back to a place where I'm like, okay, this is where I need to be. So I love these oils for so many reasons, but I just wanted to touch on them and let you know that there are so many other ways to support your body using oils. So there are some simple next steps to take. So the simple next steps to take is to have powerful essential oils at your fingertips. As you can see, they are great to have because they help to empower us, to help kind of be that health advocate for our home that I know we all desire to be, to kind of be in charge and to not be so to not be so reliant on the healthcare systems that we have. So definitely good to have. And also to surround yourself with those who have similar goals to you. So don't surround yourself with people who are going to bring you down. You definitely want to surround yourself with people who are wanting to live a healthier lifestyle and wanting to better themselves. So one quote I love is, if you seem a little overwhelmed by everything we went over so far, just remember this: do what you can, where you are, with what you have. And that's all you can do. So getting started with essential oils, I'm not going to go over everything, but here are some of the kits that you can get started with. But if you want more information on getting started today, please visit that link because it will take you to a getting started guide where it will go over more information, not only on the kits available, but why doTERRA, and also kind of how to get started and what to expect when you get started. So if you want more information, you can go there, or you can always email me at heysimplyrini@gmail.com. So before I leave, a couple of quick things. My top picks for you when you order your kits, these will not come in them, but Intune. I love Intune because it's definitely a focus blend. We talked about Balance and how it balances. Bergamot, it helps kind of uplift your mood. It's more of a citrus oil. And the Clary Calm, which we talked about during that monthly during your monthly cycle. So some of the products that I use on a daily basis is the Virage Skin System and the Onguard Cleaning Concentrate. So if you sign up in doTERRA on our team, you will be part of the Whole Fit community. And can I just say how much I love being a part of this community? She does such a great job at not only empowering us to be better, but she also empowers us in living more naturally and being those health advocates for our family. That we all desire to be. So not only will you be part of this amazing community with all of those, with the detox program and the recipe guide and everything, but you will also, if you enroll now, you will receive a free wild orange essential oil with a 30-minute welcome call with me with the purchase of any starter kit. So just a couple of things to think about. Like I said, it's a great community to be involved with. So thank you so much for coming, and I want to connect with you. So if you have any questions, or even if you don't want to get started today, but you just have a question about living more naturally or about eating healthier, really about anything, feel free to either visit my website at simplyrini.com because it has a ton of information, or you can email me at heysimplyrainy@gmail.com. So again, there's a link below to get started today if you want to go ahead and get started today. So one thing I want to leave you with is, how do you eat an elephant? And you eat it one bite at a time. So this all might seem so overwhelming to some of you. I know there's a lot of information, and there's so many other things that those oils do that I just didn't have time to touch on. But the one important thing to keep in mind is you just do one step at a time. That's all you can do now, and that's all anybody will ever ask of you. So I'm excited for you to get started on your journey of living more naturally, and I am here to support you in any way. Even if it's, like I said, even if it's not with essential oils, I'm here to help. So I am so happy that you took the time to be with me today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And let me know if you ever need anything. So yeah, have a great day.